Hello and good morning. The eyes are barely open, but let's chat a little bit. Everyone who is slowly joining us in, how are you doing today? Oh, and I just realized I forgot my bottle with water. Because as we all remember, we are staying hydrated. Anyway, Thursday, almost the end of the week. I would always say Thursday, almost Friday, but because now I work night shifts, it's like Thursday, almost Friday, and yet I stop working on Saturday morning. I'm still not used to that, because at that point it's the Monday that is your second day off. I mean, it's just yeah, in my head it is still a little bit weird. Anyway, hello Carlos, how are you doing today? Welcome in. I would say long time no seen, but I saw you here yesterday. How is everything? I'm doing fine, thank you very much. I'm going to be honest, I'm extremely tired. My eyes are barely open. Stay open. But I am doing good. The only problem I have since yesterday, this part of my cheek hurts. And I checked, and it's not like it's my tooth, it's the cheek part and the gum part, I guess, and I don't see anything being wrong over there. So at first I thought maybe I just ate too much garlic, because yesterday I made a cold type aperitif. It's when you cut your tomatoes in thin slices, and you take your cream cheese and you mix it with garlic and herbs, and you put it on top of that tomato, and it's like extremely tasty. Thank you very much. Thank you. In your eyes, I always look beautiful, even if I'm tired, even if I'm half that. It is a very nice compliment. I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, at first I thought it was because of that garlic, and then I remembered that, did you actually know that when you have tooth pain, it is very common to take a piece of like a garlic clove, cut it or smash it, so it can give you a little bit of juice, and you put it in the area that hurts, and it's going to remove the inflammation. So it's weird if my mouth would hurt from that. I guess I'm eating too much sugar, chocolate, sweets in general. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. A few days of flashing, and hopefully it will go away. On the other hand, I was even thinking that maybe I'm getting sick, which is not like it's impossible, but yeah, I don't know. On average, I do not get sick. Um, yeah. Anyway, how often do you guys get sick? I'm just wondering because, yeah, like I said, I have a few friends, and for example, my daughter, when she just started going to school, to the kindergarten, she would get sick like every 2 weeks, and she would stay at home for a minimum of 3 days, maximum of 2 weeks, I would even say. And yeah, it was complicated. So I was more sick then. Now I think on average she gets sick like once a month, once every 2 months or something. And my husband gets sick every single time when my daughter is sick. With me, it is a little bit different. So, do you have like any tips for a healthy immune system or for improving? Yeah, like, oh, my watch. Look at that. At least you can see the real color of my skin. Oh, what am I talking about? Everything is just here and there and all over the place, and yeah. So yeah, about being sick and all, it's we were talking about it yesterday as well, about COVID and stuff, and yeah, my nose is definitely dying from it. Hey Troy, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Oh, you love my outfit. Thank you very much. It's an oversized dress that I wear like yeah, like a sweater basically. I wear shorts from yesterday and a t-shirt. So nothing special, but thank you very much. Carlos, like I said, my dog on average is doing okay. It's just the idea that, yeah, there is something wrong with her bladder. So when she had to stop peeing and like dripping like all puppies do, she did not. And most likely because it is a pure breed, they now understood that, oh, it's not so good to have a pure breed dogs. France, didn't you know that it's like incest with people, you know? And yet, we also we got into that trap of believing that a pure dog is like extremely nice and cool, and she's beautiful, and I love her so much, but everything is covered in pee-pee, and it's annoying, to be honest. I've missed you too, Troy. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. A lot has changed, and yeah, it's like an entirely new way of living, and just in general the life itself is like everything is new. What was the last thing you remember from my life? I'll tell you what's changed. That is basically it. Just 1 second, I'm going to say bye bye to my daughter because she's going to school. Okay, so yeah, Carlos, I appreciate you being back and coming back every day. It is extremely nice, really. So, Troy, what happened? First of all, I'm not in Ukraine anymore. We moved into Belgium. I went to school to study Dutch. So, ik spreek Nederlands een klein beetje. Maar het is moeilijk. So I don't I mean, like, it is extremely difficult and complicated. It's not like English, even though some words sound the same. But the amount of words that they have and the amount of rules that they have in that language is extremely difficult. Second part, we got a dog. It's a golden retriever. It's a girl. Sadly, she is not doing very well physically because she has a problem with her bladder. And at first, our veterinarian said that to just like not a castration but it's sterilization might solve that problem. When we actually scheduled the appointment for the operation, I came into the clinic and there was another doctor. I spoke with her about everything. I explained which medications we were taking and what we were doing and which tests we have done. And she was like, yeah, but you are sterilizing your dog. It's not going to solve the problem of dripping all the time. Because every time when she's sitting or sleeping or standing or playing, a little bit of pee-pee comes out. So she told me that in pure breed dogs, they see more and more a tendency of, how do you call it? The thing that makes your pee-pee in general in your body. My god, not spleen, not stomach, not heart, not lungs, not thank you very much, Carlos. I appreciate it. Oh my kidneys, yes. So basically the kidney is closer to the back part. It's like on top of her back, closer to her leg. Her bladder is kind of over here, and usually it connects like with the little thing that goes into this thing. But with pure breed dogs, the kidney is over here. It has that little connection that goes not in the bladder itself, but it goes right before the bladder. And in the bladder, you have the little canal that holds your pee-pee inside, holds the dog's pee-pee inside, and it squeezes, so it collects the water, and then when it's full you need to go and you need to do your business. Once it's in there, basically the canal is opening and the process starts. But because it's connecting after this little squeezing canal, I don't know how to explain. I hope you understand me, because it's even weird saying pee-pee online, you know, even though we're talking about dogs still. So basically she told me that that little tube that goes from the kidney to the bladder, we need to make sure that we can actually move it and reconnect it to the bladder. And to do that, we need to go to the institution of animals, and we need to run a few different tests and like take different scans and stuff. And only after that we will actually know if it's that operation that we need or not, which on itself is going to cost around 1,500 euros. And as much as I love my dog, I mean, she's not in pain. She does not have anything except for dripping. That's basically it. So yeah, as much as I love my daughter, I just cannot afford it right now, because another thing happened. My husband got sick. So right now he cannot work. And because he cannot work, I have to work. Before we've met, I've studied and I got a bachelor's diploma in marketing. And I spent, working as a manager at the restaurant, and I did the waiter job, and I tried to do the online stuff as well, and I tried to study different courses like trading and stocks and manicure and massages and all kinds of things. But originally I would like to be in marketing. I like selling stuff, I like finding ways to make things better, and all of that. It was always very, very interesting to me. So I started applying to jobs, and they were like, yeah, okay, but you studied like 8 years ago. What have you done after that? You don't have any experience in that field. Like, how do you wanna work at our company? And it's like, you can argue with the idea of I'm ready to learn and I'm a fast learner, don't get it wrong. You can show it with the yeah, even with your resume, because when I was working at the restaurant, it took me 3 months to go from the waiter to the administrator, and it wasn't a problem, you know. But my Dutch is not good enough for that, and it sucks. So, right now, I am working at the factory. It's a physically hard and demanding job, and yeah, honestly, I have to calculate every that we can cover all the bills. Oh my. And it's just like, it is extremely complicated and all. And, yeah, it's like life goes on. So I hope you enjoyed your popcorn and a little story of my past. Few years, a few years basically. Anyway, tell me how you are doing, what's happening, and in the meantime, while we're still talking about that, I watched an interesting video yesterday on YouTube, and it was about stupidity. That it's not actually like people are stupid, but it's like an infection. And the social media itself, and the way everything is turning around, and the way people were trying to manipulate masses before that. And yeah, it's like it made me think so much about certain things. And have you ever thought about it? And yeah, what are you watching on YouTube? Like, do you have any interesting pages you would like to share with me, or something like that? I'm happy to hear it. I hope you're still enjoying gaming. And which games are you playing lately? I've heard that a lot of people are playing Mario World. Sadly, we cannot do it here for now. We only have Mario Kart 8. Oh, and yes, of course, Nintendo Switch 2, that is also new. Yesterday I came online, and a lot of people would ask, oh, are you playing this, or are you playing that? And yeah, it's just... I'm so tired lately. I mean, like, I'm tired all the time. And I don't sleep enough. And it's like, oh, it's been difficult, really. I'm trying to motivate myself and come online, even if it's just for a little bit, to say hi to you guys, to just show up, Yeah, like I said yesterday, the updates, yeah, the updates are going to be here as well, I promise. And yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. Night owl, that's not bad. I mean, I don't know if I'm a night owl. I'm not sure if I prefer night. Right now, it's like extremely difficult, because we have a small child. She's only 7 years old. So by the time I'm at home, I need to make sure that. So my day starts at 5 o'clock, at 6 o'clock in the evening. I wake up and I drink my coffee. I do not do sport right now because it's just, yeah, it's difficult. But I drive a lot of bicycle. On average, I do around 12 kilometers per day, plus minus, and some days up to 25, 30. I think the longest drive that I had one day was 60 kilometers with my bicycle. And yeah, this year I think I'm not going to think, I'm just going to check it on my phone, and I'm going to tell you how many kilometers I've driven. Oh, 1,276 6.58 kilometers since January. I've spent on my bicycle 105 hours. Oh my god. Now I understand why I've lost 19.5 kilos. And I thought I'm just eating good and right. Oh my. Yeah, anyway, I do a lot of bicycle. After my coffee, I do homework with we do homework with our daughter. I like mathematics with her because it's like, in every language is the same, but when it's about reading, because she is also learning this language and I do not have enough knowledge, it's just difficult to teach her to read correctly when I'm the one who doesn't understand how to read it. So yeah, and then it's like it's dinner time for my family, but it is my breakfast, so I have like pasta for my breakfast and stuff. After that, I have a little snack of something sweet with a cup of coffee again, and I go to work. And I don't eat during my work because I get lazy and tired and sleepy. So at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm making breakfast for my daughter and a very late evening dinner for me. And usually I would just go take her to school, come home, take a shower and go to sleep. And now I just want to stay here for a little bit. During the week, it is going to be difficult to keep a long stream. Yesterday it was 1.5 hours because I was extremely motivated. On average, I will keep it around 30 minutes maybe, to just, discuss something quickly, to just say hi, to make sure that YouTube sees my videos and people do not forget about me. Plus do some small updates on my social media accounts. But during weekend, that is when I am suffering a lot. Because normally I would go to work and I don't sleep during the night because I work. Now it's not like that. Now I'm just stupidly laying for 8 hours in front of my TV, falling asleep and waking up, keep eating crappy food like chips and salted nuts and sometimes chocolate, which is okay because I don't do it every single day. Now I do it only on weekend, but still I need something more like, something that you can be proud of, because honestly 200 grams of chocolate in one evening, nothing to be proud of. But yeah, hopefully during weekend we are going to have longer streams. I don't know, like watching something together or playing video games, just enjoying everything. Good morning, Schnur. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a that stream, but like I said, it's important to show up. You show once, you show twice, and we will get there. Anyway, for today, my eyes are half open. Like I said, a very short stream to say hi to the people who want to say hi. Half of my European friends are sleeping. Yeah, it's like, in America, it's quite late as well. And yes, we will definitely keep going with YouTube series. The first video was posted like I don't know, maybe 2 months ago or something like that, 3 months, even 4 months ago. It's been a while, but yes, we are going we are going to start creating YouTube videos. Definitely just need a little bit more time to actually get into the action. And like always, I have massive great plans. The only thing, I'm not always in the mood to do them, but it's important to keep trying. Anyway, For today, this is it. Thank you so much for joining me. Everyone who's going to check out this video, I'm not sure, but I think like the subscribe button and the like and the click and everything that you can do, please do so. I appreciate all the support that you are showing already. Those are my social media accounts. Check it out if you want. The posts are still there, so it might be entertaining. Thank you so much. A lot of love and hugs, and forest cleaning series. Oh my god! Oh wow, you guys! Oh, listen to that! I have the most amazing man on earth! Yes, we should do that! Oh, we should do that! Okay, so while I'm excited, while I'm a little bit with the mood. So basically, my husband's family has a massive piece of land that is a forest, and because in the house that we live right now, I do not have a garden. I was thinking that maybe I wanna be a forest gardener, and it is a good idea to actually make videos, because why not? The way I cut the grass, the way I clean, the way I do the things I like to do. Oh my husband, you always fly high. How are you? Oh, it is like extremely early in the morning, but it is like extremely late for me. Yeah, I'm going to bed right now as well. This is kind of my time when I come back from work, and I'm going to sleep. But about the forest thingy, oh my god. No, I can stay for a few minutes. It's okay. I'll do it for you. Um, so yeah, it's going to be so awesome if we would be able to actually, like, how do you do it? If we will be able to record everything and then post online. Oh wow. And as I was saying, oh Hasbi, wait for me, I'm coming. I'm going to say a big thank you to you for that idea. That is actually quite awesome. Nat is 19.5 kilos slimmer. You look at that. You saw it. You feel me. Yes, I've lost 19.5 kilos since the 1st of January. Count somewhere there. I do look slimmer. I feel slimmer, and a lot has changed. I was explaining that. I was saying that to everything, like explaining where I was and what I've done and what is happening. It's like, it's welcome back, Troy. Welcome back. It's been difficult, really. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm a working woman right now. I hate politics. I hate economics. Women shouldn't work. Like always, I'm extremely good. Cause come on, try and break this beauty down. But yes, I'm tired. I feel guilty sleeping because I have to sleep during the day, and when my daughter is at home, it's like extremely difficult, you understand? I'm like 31, you're young, look at me. You know, not even little thinny weeny. I look younger than the 19-year-old girls and stuff. I'm joking. I'm getting old, I see it, I hate it, but I'm not going to do anything about it because I'm just going to be like a fine wine, you know, with the little bit of crisp at the end of the bottle. I'm joking. But yes, I have to be honest, getting old is not easy. I mean, like, especially when you it's not like I think that I'm beautiful, but I've heard that long enough to understand that I'm not a very ugly woman. So when you actually see like all the wrinkles and the way your face is just sagging, like that, it is difficult. Really, it is. But every day when I look at myself, I just keep reminding that everything is temporary. So whatever is happening, it comes and goes. I was beautiful then, I'm beautiful now as well. It's just a little bit like closer to the ground. But the most important part is that I'm actually quite proud of myself because I'm not going with all those fillers and with all that beauty standard bullshit. Because I do believe that as long as you can accept yourself the way you are, there is nothing that can break you, like, yeah. So I do not exercise as much. I still drive a lot of bicycle, and I was just saying that this year I've drove 1,276 kilometers. So yeah, I am staying physically active. Plus, because I work at the factory and I work during night shifts, and it's like a hard job. Oh my god, my jiggly wiggly puffin dot stuff is here with his 100 bits. Thank you very much. Every day a little present for him. Oh, you are treating me so nicely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, it's like because I'm staying physically active. I do a lot of yeah. I Oh my god, Spike, don't ask me that question because I'm going to start crying. I was just explaining that yesterday. I cannot afford it. I can barely. Okay, so I don't know if you know, but my husband is sick. My husband cannot work. I have to work. I have a degree in marketing and I cannot find a job over here because my Dutch is not good enough. And as much as people speak English over here, a lot of companies still do business in Dutch. Which means that I cannot find a high-paying job, so I have to work at the factory. And I love the job, really, I do. But the salary is not as high as you would hope. So I'm kind of living on the edge of I cannot allow myself to buy something at the store just because I want it. Because tomorrow I'm not going to be able to pay for the rent or electricity. And it's like, I don't think that I have a very, very low, because I work night shift, my wage is still a little bit more than what people get during the day, for example. But it's just extremely hard to... Yeah, it's like it is extremely fucking hard to go and work every single day and do not earn enough. And I hate the fact that we have to live in a world like that. And I hate the fact that it's like it is complicated. I do thank everyone on my social media accounts who support my Patreon, OnlyFans, and who support me on Twitch with bits, with subscriptions. Because you guys, sometimes every withdrawal I do from my social media account allows me to buy food for a week. It went down that hole. So anyway, we're not going to speak about anything sad for now. We're going to speak about the forest stuff and yeah. Let me read some comments. Oh my god. That would be, like the biggest challenge of all, I think. But you guys, I don't mind a Switch 2 as a present. We can create a donation button if you want, even. I'll put my time into that. So yeah, but again, I do like working at the factory. It is extremely it is extremely cool, it is extremely nice, and because I've been standing at home for 8 years, being just a housewife, going outside and showing the support that I mean, like, it's not the same support as my husband did for me, but I'm trying to make sure that he can fucking count on me, and I'm all in, and I love our family. And every time when I see that people do not feel the same way, it sucks. Really, it sucks. And I see that a lot of people in Belgium, there are so many couples that are getting divorces. It's insane. It's so sad. I did not see that many divorces in Ukraine, to be honest. I don't know how it happens in other countries and other lands and stuff, but yeah, here it's like a disease, like stupidity. Anyway, yes, I like speaking about the positive stuff. And yes, we should definitely do the forest thingy, my god. Yeah, I think in the US it is also very, very high. And on the one hand, I've heard like two different sides of this argument. On the one hand, they say that yes, women are getting divorces more often now because they're more protected right now. Like they can find their own job, they can get the social payments and stuff like that, and this and that and this and that. And before that, they didn't have any rights. And a few days ago, I was watching another video, a historical video actually. 400 years ago, Ukrainian women had the right to divorce their husband and remarry if they really wanted to. Plus, they could sue their man for. So, I mean, whatever right now is happening in other countries, when women are just divorcing their husbands because they want to and they take all the money and everything from their man, Ukrainian women could do that 400 years ago. And honestly, we don't do that. I mean, like, it's either we've learned on our mistakes or whatever, but it's like, it's not the same thing. So yeah, it is horrible. And the worst part about all of that is that kids are suffering from it, which is extremely sad. But yeah, economics suck. Yes, I think so. If you want to, how do you say it? My husband didn't learn the language. It's like, and at work I chatted with somebody at work, and the guy told me that his friend met a Ukrainian girl who lives in Belgium right now, and yeah, it's like it's another level of life. So I don't know, really, I don't know. It all depends on the way you present yourself. In our family, my husband had to break me hard, and he had to teach me. And I mean, hopefully I've taught him something as well. But the idea of keep fighting till the end, yeah, I think that is the right way to do that. Plus, I do believe that now maybe it's more and more difficult because women in Ukraine got spoiled with the attention and unnecessary or undeserved gifts a little bit more. But I am sure that there are still those women who will appreciate you for who you are without those high demanding requests like, ooh, I need I don't know, underwear from Dior and gold every single week, stuff like that. So put some food on my table and your bowls are going to be empty. You know, it's simple as that. So yeah, I think Ukrainian women can give you a nice family life. Yes. It's very nice that you are trying to learn the language, and my husband tried as well. It took him like 5 words, the most important ones, you know, pult, because we share the interest of watching TV, тарелка, because by now I know how to cook his favorite meals, bashka, because that's the most important person in my life, vodka, because that's something I don't drink, but it is very, very popular in my country. And I don't know the fifth word, but I'm sure there's one more. You know, you don't have to learn much, you just have to Футболка, true, a t-shirt, Mauser. No, Mauser, I don't... Musser. Oh my god, yes, of course, the garbage. And yes, every time when we fight or every time when he really wants to show some love, he sends me to where he needs to send me. You know? Yeah, a lot of people in Ukraine, but I'm sure a lot of people in all countries, they drink alcohol. In Belgium, it's beer. In France, it's yeah, it's wine and champagne and other crap. In Switzerland, it's limoncello, so it all depends. Ukrainian women, I think the diversity that we have in our country is quite big. I have a girlfriend. When we met, she liked the Ukrainian boys. During our friendship, she liked the Ukrainian girls. And at the end, when I got married and I moved away from the, you know, from the region of my friends, she went all black, just entirely. So yeah, it all depends on in which society you live and which people are around you. I don't know. I cannot say anything about that, but I guess maybe. So you have like a little harem over there, or how do you call it in English when you have like many women or many wives? In Russian it's гарем. So I would assume it's something like harem or whatever. I'm dividing this. That's my husband talking. Oh my god. Stable of house. I like the second one more, I think. So yeah, you have a little stable of hoes. Okay. Like always, it is a pleasure, and by now my cheek hurts. You assholes, you colossal assholes. You make me laugh so hard that my mouth is in pain. Oh, but it is extremely nice to be back. Oh my god. I love streaming. I love being here with you guys. It's just... I've missed you too, really. Oh. when I just started working, I was still going to school. I had to drop off my school for my language because it was impossible to combine. My shifts were always going from morning till night, till late shift, and forward and backwards. And once I was at my first 2 or 3 weeks during night shifts, my husband told me that, you know what, you should stream in the morning because usually you yeah, I mean, like, you're extremely tired and you can see it on your face and you can hear it in your voice. Maybe try and do it like after your sleep. And I've tried to bring myself to streaming after my sleep, but I understand that I'm so much more tired after sleeping. It's just insane. So little by little, hopefully I will just go to streaming in the morning like now, then go and sleep, wake up and do my sport. Everyone who is interested in all my beginnings and endings and poses of bending and stretching, join my Patreon. If you want to see more beautiful pictures of me, you can always look at my Patreon or my OnlyFans. And yeah, don't forget to check out my YouTube. We will start posting, I promise. Like, it's just, I'm not saying when and how and for how long, but definitely I promise. Oh yes, playing video games is yeah. And this summer, yes, we are going to work a lot in the garden, in the forest, you know. And because Mama is working, Mama wants a house. So Mama needs to put a lot of time into working hard, earning more, and making sure that eventually I don't have to go to work and I just spend my time here with you guys. Anyway, with that, okay. Then yeah, you listen to that song. I hope I made your day a little bit better. Mama wants a house. We are renting a house and we've been renting houses. Honestly, I've been renting since I left my parents' house. So it's been already for 13 years. And every time I put that money into somebody else's pocket. And you know, I'm like kind of fucking tired of that. Why do I do that? It's better to just get your own property and live your calm, scary life in your own house, you know. So yes, Mama is working and Mama wants a house. So this is one of my big plans. It's a nice dream, you know, and I like dreaming big. I like putting goals that are hardly achievable. Even if I don't achieve them, I'm not disappointed because today it's this one, tomorrow it's that one. But dreaming is important to me, to be like really important. So yeah, I like dreaming. Hey, Phantom! How are you doing today? I'm doing fine, everything is good. We're trying to come back to streaming. Yeah, it's my second day back. I always say I'm back and then I'm gone for a few months. Life is extremely difficult and complicated, but I'm back. And for today, guys, thank you very much for joining me here. I appreciate it so extremely much. A lot of loves, massive hugs to you all. It is time to wash up the sweat of a hardworking lady, take a good day morning sleep, and I will see you tomorrow around the same time, something like that, plus minus. And yes, weekend gaming nights. Fuck that. Papa, my dears, Papa. I'll see you next time. What is sleep? Yeah, I understand. I'll see you guys. Bye bye.